everyone. I did find the time to do this today. I promised I would do this to one of my subscribers called Angelina Riveria. I think I said that right. I'm really sorry if I got my name wrong. Just tell me how to pronounce it right, and I will do that next time. Sorry, apologies again if I did get your name wrong. I told her, like, oh yeah, I'm planning on doing like a Leaving Neverland rant or something, and if I don't get the time to do it today, I might do it Saturday. But I found the time to do it today, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So this is for you, Angelina, and she's like, oh yeah, you should do that. Like, that'll be awesome if you did that because someone needs to call out these idiots and all of that. So, yeah. Um, so that's pretty much, yeah, what I'm doing this video today for. Um, yeah. So, um, I'm just gonna get straight into it, really. And yeah, so here's my Leaving Neverland rant, even though it came out like back in March or something. So yeah, and I thought I would wear an MJ shirt just to, you know, even out the season because it's like fitting in that. Yeah, what I have to say about that documentary, let's just put it into words where it's not foul language. so, um, that documentary came back out around March this year, I believe, so it's been a while since it came out. And I swear to God, it was all that everyone was talking about. Like, even like his like celebrity friends that he'd been friends with even for years just suddenly turned their backs on him. I'm like, you guys are seriously gonna sit there and listen to a one-sided documentary and uh just listen to that because it's so one-sided. It doesn't tell both sides of the story. It's just like, oh, he's a pedophile, he's this, he's that, and all of that. And that's why I really hate the documentary, and that's why I hate it when people started like turning their backs on him. I think it was like Drake and Barbara Streisand, so you're cancelled, you're cut. Um, and people are just like, oh, why do you hate them so much? And I'm like, ask the person who made Leaving Neverland. So I think his name's Dan Reed, so I don't like you, Dan Reed. You're an idiot. Um, and it's horrible, like, and I don't really see the point in doing this, like, documentary, like, literally 10 years after Michael Jackson's passed away. There's just no point. So even if he did anything, and I'm not saying he did, okay, so just keep that in mind. But even if he did, even if he was a pedophile, even if he did do that stuff to children, why would it matter if you do it? Like, why are you sitting there trying to, bring down a dead man? That there's nothing you can do. Like, what are you gonna do? Put his corpse in jail? Like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Um, but yeah, because he would be like brittle bones now. So he's been dead for a decade now. So, like, there's no point in making the documentary because it's dumb. Like, okay. My ex-boyfriend, um, he told me to watch the 4 hour documentary because he's like, you gotta keep an open mind, Chels. And I'm like, keep an open mind? So, why would I want to keep an open mind that this is just like a one sided documentary? So, I ended up watching like the whole 4 hour documentary, and um, I still didn't believe a word it said. Like, I was just sitting there like, okay. Like, honestly, that's just wrong. And yeah, so I watched the 4 hour documentary and I was just sitting there, well, that was complete bullcrap and 4 hours of my life that I'll never get back. Because it was so one sided. Like, so the people in the documentary are James Safechuck, I think I said that right, and Wade Robson. 2 people I really hate. And the director of it is Dan Reed or something like that, so yeah. Um, so yeah, pretty much like it's about them claiming that they got like sexually abused by Michael Jackson for several years. I don't know, I think Wade Robson was 7 or something. But there's just things that don't really add up. Like, Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like abuse. I don't like sexual abuse, anything to do with abuse or domestic violence or anything like that. I absolutely hate it. I'm totally against it. And I think it's so not okay to just sit there and abuse someone or bully someone or abuse someone in any way or form. I think I'm totally against it because people are like, oh, well, you're saying, because I'm saying, like, oh, that documentary is full of crap, you know? And they'd be like, oh, well, that means that you're, like, for abuse. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm completely against any sort of abuse or violence or anything like that. I, I won't stand for it and I won't tolerate it. Okay? But if you're gonna sit there and lie to people about you getting sexually abused for money, that's sick. Like, you have some sort of problem if that's what you're doing. And I just found that really, like, because my ex-boyfriend said to me, like, oh, you know, like, they even said, because I'm like, yeah, they're totally doing it for money. He's like, they even mentioned in a video, interview of something that they're not doing it for money. And I'm like, that's what they say. That's what they want you to think. They want you to believe them. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to manipulate you and to brainwash you into thinking, oh yeah, he did this. And they're trying to turn everyone against this poor man that's been dead for like 10 years. It's not fair. Like, I don't think it's fair. It's, oh my god, like, will you just let it go? Like, you should have done that even before the trial in 2005. Like, I don't even know why you're thinking of doing this now, because you've defended him your whole life saying, yeah, he didn't do this, he never touched me, oh, never did that and stuff. And then all of a sudden, as soon as he died, it's like, oh, yeah, he did this and that. So it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, you didn't say that before. And they always change their story. One particular detail I found really interestingly suspicious is I can't remember who, if it was Wade or James, but it was one of the men, and they said they got abused in like the train station in like 1992, I think. It was 1991, 1992. It was somewhere around there, and the train station wasn't officially built until 1993 to 1994. So it's like, so you got like sexually abused in a place that didn't exist. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, something doesn't quite add up there. I don't quite understand what is really going on there. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a bit bizarre because that's like literally one piece of proof that you're lying. And this is my personal opinion, and for people that are going to sit there and comment on my videos saying he's a pedophile, I suggest that you take that somewhere else and don't say anything at all. So if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. And if you do, I will delete your comment, okay? Just so you know. But personally, I think he's innocent. I do. I don't think he would have done any of that. Okay, people just perceive it as sexual. Like, as soon as they found out, like, he was sleeping with children and that, they would just automatically perceive that as sexual. And it doesn't have to be like that. You know, he's a child. Like, you know, if I slept with kids or something or like that, like, would that make me a pedophile? Like, no, of course not. Like, I would never hurt a child. Like, even he said in an interview, I would slit my wrist before I even thought about hurting a child. Like, even if I had, like, one thought, a second thought. So, yeah. It's crazy. And they always change their story all the time. So, like, it's really hard to believe them because they say, oh, yeah, and oh, yeah, this happened now, and this happened. And I'm like, dude, stop changing your story because then that just makes people suspicious that you're lying. I honestly think they're doing it for money. It's sick, and I really do hope they go to jail for it because they are trying to get money out of a dead man, and it's sick. Okay, grow the hell up, guys. Come on. It is 2019. Why are we hating on people and doing all of this crap? Leaving Neverland is one of the worst documentaries I've ever heard of. As soon as I heard that it was going to come out, I'm like, we gotta stop it. Like, oh my god, like, this is absolutely not okay. Okay, so yeah, I did not want it to come out, but of course it came out anyway. And yeah, and yeah, like I said, I did watch the whole documentary. It was stupid as hell, and all I was sitting there was going, that's so dumb. Yeah, but I think it's really, like, stupid how they're just saying all of this now. Like, it's been 10 years, guys. Like, you really need to just let it go. Even if he did do anything, there's nothing you can do now. Like, you know what really bothers me is that, Michael Jackson's gone now, so even if he did do anything, it wouldn't matter. Because there's nothing you can do anyways. Like, what are you going to do? Like I said in the beginning, throw a corpse in jail? Because, girlfriend, So, I think people should be focusing on R. Kelly because he's the real deal here. Like, he's actually a pedophile and he's still alive. So you guys still have a chance to catch him. So, yeah, they still have a chance to catch him. So I'm thinking, why are you all focused on, like, a dead man that you can do nothing about and prove nothing? When you should be focusing on R. Kelly. Like, he's been having sex with underage girls and God knows what else. I'm not even going to get into details of what he did because it's really highly disturbing. But, yeah, pretty much he's a pedophile, and why isn't he in jail? Why isn't R. Kelly in jail? Because I looked up all these things that he did, and there's actual proof of it, and I'm thinking, why isn't this guy in jail? Like, you're focusing on this man right over here when you should be, like, focusing on R. Kelly. And I'm like, what are you doing? What is this world coming to? And you're focusing on leaving Neverland? What the hell? Like, just leave the guy alone. Like, not R. Kelly, honestly, throw him in jail. But leave Michael Jackson alone, okay? It's been 10 years. Let the poor guy rest in peace. Like, no one will let him rest in peace. And it's disgusting that these people are doing it for the money. Oh, it infuriates me. It really does. I got so mad. And, like, literally, I had this, like, lady or something. I used to work at this, like, volunteer shop called Vinny's and that. And I had this lady come up to me. And we were talking about something, and she out of the blue just asked, oh, who's your favourite singer? So I was a little bit embarrassed, thinking she's probably going to call him a pedophile or something like that, because there's people out there that will say that kind of stuff. So, like, I was, like, debating on, like, should I tell her or should I not tell her? And I just thought, you know what, maybe she's, she seems a bit older and a bit wiser. I think she would have a little bit of understanding in that. And so I said, oh yeah, my favourite singer is Michael Jackson. And she's like, oh yeah, he's a pedophile. You like the pedophile? And I'm just like, what the bitch did you just say, bitch? And all I was thinking was, I want to punch this chick out. But I couldn't do anything though, because I was like, I was serving her and that, so I couldn't be rude or anything. But all I was sitting there was going, I'm going to punch you in the face. How dare you call him a pedophile in front of me? I just got so mad. And I couldn't do anything, but I was so mad though. I was like, could you say that about him? And she's like, oh yeah, he was, like, good in the Jackson 5 and all of that. And then afterwards he just got weird and stuff. And all I was thinking was, I want to punch this chick in the damn face. Like, again, I couldn't do anything because I'd get in trouble. So, yeah, there has been people that have literally come to my face and called him a pedophile, and of course, they got a mouthful from me, and they're just like, whoa, like, and afterwards, they're just like, okay, you don't trust the hair again. Like, literally, I've had people in line say to me, like, oh, yeah, it's attitudes like this that, let pedophiles get away with that, and I'm like, do your damn research! Like, you don't even look into both sides of the story, and you just assume that, oh yeah, he's a pedophile and stuff, and it irks me that people do that. Like, I know that there's people that have talked about, like, literally, me and Angelina, like last night, um, I think that's her name, Angelina or something. We were like literally talking about like that documentary. Like I think we were like talking about An American Scheme or something at first, but then we like started talking about Leaving Neverland, and she's like, I wish that documentary was never made or something like that. And I'm just like, oh my god, someone understands me, thank you, God. So we were just like ranting about it. Like I've ranted about it to a lot of people, and I ranted about this to this one girl. I can't remember what her name is. I think it's like Lynn Applehead or something. I think that's what it's called. She's got like a picture of MJ with sunnies on or something. Um, and she was like pretty much saying like, yeah, they're just doing it for the money. I'm like, I know, it's so frustrating. I've ranted to so many people about it, and I'm like, look, I'm sorry if I'm like using profanity and stuff like that, but I'm just so, that documentary is so dumb that really, like, I just rant about it to a lot of MJ fans. Like I talk to MJ fans on YouTube like a lot, and I'm just like, yeah, like this documentary is stupid. Like why I don't even know. Like I don't want that documentary to exist. I wish it never existed. I figure if that documentary never came out, then things about Michael Jackson, I think people would just let him rest in peace and think, you know, like, because people automatically just look at one side of the story, and then they just think automatically that's what that person is, you know, like they don't listen to both sides of the story, and it's annoying. Like, who put you on the planet? Like, anyone that thinks Michael Jackson is an actual pedophile without looking to both sides of the story, who put you on the planet? Seriously, who put you on the planet? I laughed throughout that whole documentary thinking, oh, none of that's true. It's all bullcrap. You are sitting there trying to cash in on a dead man. It's disgusting. Wade and James, you should be damn right ashamed of yourself. You really should. Cashing in on a dead man, shame on you. Really. And like I said, if anyone's not got anything nice to say in the comment section, do not sit there and raid my comment section and go, he's a pedophile, he's this, and look at your attitude. And, okay, because that comment will be deleted. So if you don't have anything nice to say, it's just best you don't say it. So, yeah, because I believe he's innocent, and if you don't, then you need to take your profanity somewhere else, take your negativity somewhere else, because I don't want it on this channel. Like, this channel is all about love and all of that, so, yeah. Stupid. Yeah, so, because I needed to do this rant, otherwise it was gonna be, like, holding it off for a while, because I'm like, I have to say something about this dumb documentary that they just think they can cash in on a dead guy, and it's disgusting, because it really is. Like, it's disgusting. And it really is. So yeah, just, if anyone wants to sit there and have a rant about, if anyone wants to sit there and have a rant about me about Leaving Neverland in the comments, I will totally do it, because I can rant about that all day. So if anyone wants to sit there and, yeah, talk to me in the comments about Leaving Neverland, I will tell you my thoughts on it. Because I think it's the dumbest documentary of 2019. See, this is what 2019 is coming to. You know, like, we're hating on dead people, we're cashing in on dead people. Like, guys, come on. This isn't like the bloody 50s or whatever. Like, come on. Grow up, guys. Wade and James, you need to go to jail for sitting there and trying to cash in on a dead man, sitting there lying about all the sexual abuse. Like, do you think you're funny or something? Like, really? Ah. Oh, like, that documentary is so dumb, really. And, you know, I can't even, like, sit there, really, and talk freely about Michael Jackson, really, on the internet anymore, because I'll just get called out for saying, you know, you like a pedophile, and you support the pedophiles, and you support sexual abuse, and whatever else. So, anyone that actually thinks he's guilty or thinks he's a pedophile, I'd suggest you take that negativity somewhere else. I don't want any of that negativity. So, because if you do put that there, that comment will be deleted. So, don't do it. Okay. All right. If you just don't have anything nice to say, you just need to keep it to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. So, yep. And I pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the documentary. There really is nothing else to say than that documentary is full of bullcrap and all they want is money and it's very sad. So, yeah, I'm gonna go, guys, and hopefully I'll be back next week with something else. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.